Hello, my friends on YouTube. Eunice here, and today I am bringing a brand new video for you guys. This is something that I am currently going through right now, and as I am talking about this subject, I am showing my leadership, I'm leading myself through all that I'm experiencing, and I want to share some things with you that has really been so helpful for me. I'm going through a stage of my life right now where I'm I feel like the whole world is crumbling around me. I feel like nothing makes sense. But the more I ask, why is this happening to me? Why now? Why me? I find that I'm in a position where I feel more and more helpless. And if you are someone that is going through something, in your life, if you are going through the eye of the storm, and you are the eye of the storm right now, you find yourself standing in a situation where you can't see beyond what's happening right now, then I'm sending all of my love, I'm sending all of the good vibes, I'm sending all of my healing energy to you. I am giving you all the good vibrations that I can possibly give coming your way, because I won't know exactly what you're going through, but I hope that you can find light, you can find hope, you can find positive energy in this video, and that I hope that this is helpful for you. So yesterday, when I just received the news, at the moment when I received it, it's very devastating. It felt like my whole world was coming down. And I know it's not the end of the world. I know, there's so many things that are running through my mind, trying to make sense of the situation, trying to wrap my head around it, trying to make myself feel better. And maybe you find yourself in this position where you're experiencing all of the emotions, and there's so many complex feelings right now that you feel like, I need to get back on the wheel. I need to get back on, I need to cope. I need to manage this. I can't stop. I can't keep feeling this way. So in this video, I want to talk about 3 things that will help you move through the storm. And these things are also what I am practicing right now. And after 24 hours of hearing the news, not even like 20 hours ish hearing the news, I have really, I'm doing this video right now. I'm gathering my energy. I am pulling myself together, and I'm showing you what's going on inside. This is me leading in motion. This is me leading in action. And so I just want to give you some tips, what I found very useful, to help me manage the last 20 hours. So one thing that I've found to be very common, usually when I hear a big news, I mean, the last time I felt this way was when my ex broke up with me, when I decided to end the relationship. Even though it was my decision, I felt like my whole world was crumbling. It was a 7-year relationship. When I'm going through something like this, there are so many mixed emotions, and oftentimes it comes in waves, and it comes in so many layers. And when we are feeling all these different layers of emotions, it's hard to decide which is more prominent. It's hard to know what's going through your mind. It's hard to know what to think. And in the moments like this, it's so hard to focus on whatever it is that you need to do right now. So my first recommendation for you is to actually don't force yourself. Take a step back and really allow yourself to honor your emotions and your feelings. This, for me, is step 1. So when I heard news yesterday, and it was very hard for me to take, and I felt like my heart was like there was this constricting feeling in my heart. I wanted to cry but I can't. I wanted to scream but I can't. It's like I wanted to ask why now. All of these feelings were coming through me, and I know what I needed to do was not cope. What I needed to do was actually take a step backwards and honor my feelings. When we do that, we are making space for ourselves to understand what is going on in the inside world, because we're feeling these things so quickly that our minds cannot comprehend. It cannot catch up. So when we feel this way, it's so easy to have a tendency to just fix ourselves, to try to get back into the motion of things. And so this time is actually critical for us. I would say the first 12 hours is really critical for us to just honor our emotions, make space for ourselves. Maybe some people need beyond 12 hours. Maybe some people need beyond a day or two or a week. I will not put a timeline to this, but what I think is very important for us to go through with the first step is to honor our feelings, honor our emotions, and to allow ourselves to feel. Once you have allowed yourself to, cry your eyes out, just feel all those feelings, sit in your sorrows, sit in your frustration, allow yourself to be angry, then we're moving into stage 2, which is identifying those emotions. What I found very helpful for me to actually just understand what I'm going through instead of just feeling it, because we shouldn't have to spend eternity feeling sorry for ourselves. We shouldn't have to feel them for a very, very long time. What we want to do is to move into a stage of understanding what is going on within us. So what I found to be very helpful in this stage is to actually write out, pull out a pen and a journal, open up a new page, and write out whatever it is that you're feeling, and actually consciously process all the things, all the emotions that you can possibly identify, all the thoughts that are going through your head, and be able to see and read what you're writing. This has been so helpful for me to actually just declutter, and I call this brain dumping, putting all of the things that I can't possibly make sense of and putting them onto paper and actually being able to see it. This way, I actually know and can process what is going on in my mind. I can wrap my head around what I'm going through, all the different emotions, and also be able to tackle them piece by piece. This way, it actually feels a lot less overwhelming when I can actually see it. It doesn't fix the problem. It doesn't make it any worse. It doesn't make it any easier. It doesn't take your pain away. But what it does, it just gives you the space to not become your emotion. So up until this point, you know that you can feel those emotions in your body. And what this, the journaling and the brain dumping actually helps us do is to actually create some distance between you and feeling the emotion itself. And so that you don't become the emotion. We've spent enough time, or we've spent a significant amount of time feeling these feelings and sitting with the emotions. And it's important for us to be able to take a step back and actually see what is going on within us. So journaling is a huge part of understanding what's going on within. Number 3 is remembering who you are, remembering who you want to be in a situation that is like this. And I feel actually this piece is the most important piece of all, because depending on who you are, who you decide to be, who you decide to step up to, this will be the version that is called upon as you manage yourself, as you move through the situation. This piece for me has been, I feel like this piece for me has been giving me the strongest pull, because I am reminded of the bigger version of who I am, and that piece of me, that part of me, suddenly, like in the blink of an eye, it just gets activated. All of a sudden, your courage, your energy, your focus, your intention just all comes back together. Not in the place where things were happening, before, not in the way that things were happening before, not in the level where you were before, but you're stepping into a whole new level of being. And this piece, just remembering who I am and who I want to remember myself going through the situation, knowing that there's a certain part of me that wants to be recognized. There's a certain part of me that wants to come through in the situation. This is such a huge piece for me to identify, as I recognize who do I need to step up as, and who do I need to step into. The identification of the inner warrior, the stronger part of me. That is something that every single person, I'm sorry about that. That is a part of me that every single person has access to, and I am certain that you do as well. So I hope that this video was helpful for you. We are all going through different transitions in life. We are going through such a difficult time in the world right now. Everything is being reshuffled. Everything is being pulled apart and put back together. Maybe your life is going through a time of reorganization right now. And I just being in this place right here as I'm going through this, I really want this video to be an encouragement to you. There's nothing that I can hear or say to really understand or to step into your shoes. And there's nothing that I can say to make you feel better. But I hope that this video will help you to find the strength within yourself, as these points have helped me to find my strength in myself. So if you liked this video, if this was helpful for you, or if you know that there is someone who's going through a difficult time or a difficult moment in their lives, then please share this video for them. Like, it would mean the world to me if you could share it with someone that you know can benefit. If not, no worries at all. Please subscribe to my channel, and of course there are more amazing content coming. And take care, and bye for now. I'll see you next time.